Hello. My brain is full of so much garbage right now. And it's these cyclical, recurring thoughts that leach their way into your mind. And you can't escape them. And you just feel like you need to clear something up. You need a reboot. And it can be from many things, whether it's simply a song that's stuck in your head, or a phrase, words most often, sometimes melodies, or it can be a feeling, an emotion, a memory, anything that your brain can wrap itself around and become infatuated with the repetition of this ideation. And so, what do I do to get rid of it? Oftentimes, whenever people are saying some common sense advice for how to get rid of earworms, not worms in your ear, but songs that get stuck in your head, is to just listen to another catchy song instead and then wait for that one to fade out. Another possible way is through using your autonomic, if you will, nervous system in order to clear your mind. Now, this works as long as there aren't cues in your environment that start the cycle over again. For whatever is stuck in your brain. And the fastest way to kickstart your autonomic nervous system is to just get up and run as fast as possible, wherever, doesn't matter. And then that, boom, heart rate up, brain fuzzy, you're gassed, usually. And from that, you now have a somewhat clearer mind. Another avenue, although perhaps this one takes a little more mental fortitude, is, or I should say, patience, and the ability to allow yourself in boredom. It takes a certain state of mind, I think. But if you start meditating and instead of recurring that thought in your mind, trying to allow it, to let it pass, to bring in other thoughts, whatever they may be. And that's my kind of version of meditation that I do sometimes, of passing thoughts through my brain and, just allowing them space to come and go as they please. And that's really it. You can either brute force it through, literally forcing your body and your nervous system to kind of have a little bit of a shock. I mean, immersing yourself within cold water will also do that. Because, you're like, ooh, and then you're not thinking about the thing that's within the confines of your brain. An alternate way, also, one more little idea, is to, and this is my personal favorite, because it allows for crazy opportunities sometimes. If you have this thing stuck in your head and it just keeps looping and you're trying to get it out, or you really want it out, then you can just start a conversation with a stranger, because you automatically get this feeling of social pressure, because, people don't typically approach you and start a conversation out of the blue for no good reason, right? So that, that person's probably thinking, why are they talking to me? And you will then have to create some elaborate scheme in your brain to figure out why. and you're just putting yourself in a situation in which you have to conform socially, which puts the pressures on you for your brain to stop thinking about the thing that it's, going over and over and over again, and instead forces it to start actually thinking about, well, how do I continue this conversation? How do I not look like an absolute fool? It reorganizes the priorities of the current moment to better suit your needs, not ruminating, but instead socializing. So that one's a lot of fun. I've met a good few people from that, activity. Anyways, toodles.